We're back. Hold on here. We're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. 74 degrees here in Ellijay, Georgia, 9:26 in the morning. Let's show everybody how they can get in touch with the show. Right there it is, 706-889-9700. That is a 24-hour, 7 days a week news line, all right? If you call it and you don't get me, call back, all right? Sometimes this might be in the car or something. You never know. But I do pay attention to it. But if you call and you don't get me, don't hesitate. Call back, all right? 706-889-9700. There's email address and all the ways you can follow us on social media. All right, take that down. Today is the Taste of Ellijay down here on the square. The Taste of Ellijay right here on the square. I think it starts at 4 o'clock today. I don't know. What time does it start? 4, 5? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But Taste of Ellijay right here on the square. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be a good time. All right. So we've talked about the lies the Democrats have told their supporters and the mess they're in, because right now it looks like their candidate could be Joe Biden. They will have money, but they won't have the enthusiasm or blue wave that the media will lie and try to get you to believe they have. Let's go. Let's wrap up the show. Let's go over some pictures, because what you're going to do is you're going to tell me, or what you're doing right now is, you never talked about the Rose Garden. President Trump came out and kicked Pelosi's ass. I got it. I was there. I watched it. I watched the whole press conference. Nancy Pelosi called the President of the United States a crook, criminal, and said he should be brought up on charges. And impeachment was looking closer and closer because we felt the president I feel the president's involved in a cover-up. Nancy Pelosi had a meeting yesterday morning, very public, with all her committee heads to talk about impeachment. And then she left and said, I'm going to go talk to the president about a $2 trillion infrastructure package that they know is never going to happen. There's no agreement there that's ever going to happen. And said, hey, before I go in, he's a crook. We've determined that. We're going to go in here and see if I can get the crook to do a $2 trillion. And then, yes, I was there yesterday and watched, Schumer come out like this. Schumer come out. It was absolutely jaw-dropping. I mean, the president was absolutely jaw-dropping, okay? Anyhow, so let's go through pictures. Number 8, and we're going to talk about them a little bit at a time. We know this is going around this morning. Number 8, Avenatti, okay? Wait a minute. Let me see if I missed something here. I missed something. Let's not start at number 8. Let's start at number 6. Joe and Minka wearing black, because they are at the funeral for the Democrat Party. There's Gumby Joe and Stretch Minka. Federal judge blocks Trump's bid to block Deutsche Bank's subpoena. We need those records, because I guarantee when we find those records, Trump borrowed money. And I guarantee when we find those records, he's paying an interest rate and he's having to pay a monthly payment on his loans. We have to see that. Just saying, okay? Our private information, if they crack the President of the United States, the Oval Office, the executive branch of this government, talk about a constitutional crisis, if they crack this, your privacy to information, wow. Number 7, Trump's financial secrets move closer to disclosure. Oh, God, they love this stuff. Number 8, Avenatti charged with stealing $300,000 from Stormy Daniels. Number 9, Michael Avenatti charged with stealing $300,000. The money was from a publisher working with Daniels on a book deal. I wonder if the book would have had a centerfold. Oh, my God. All right, let's go to number 11. I want to apologize earlier for such a disparaging personal comment towards Miss Daniels when I called her a whore. That was totally wrong. Anyhow, number 11, Business Insider. Impeachment is inevitable. More Democrats push for impeachment as Nancy Pelosi accuses Trump of engaging in a cover-up there. MSNBC rolling that out. Let's see what the president says. Number 12. Everything the Democrats are asking me for is based on an illegal started investigation that failed for them. Totally failed. Especially when the Mueller report came back with no collusion finding. Now they say impeach President Trump even though he did nothing wrong while they fish. Let's go to number 13. You always got to throw a picture of Steny Hoyer in there, okay? What a bozo. Inside the meeting between Trump and Democrats. Number 14, there he is. There's the clown, okay? There's the clown. Trump calls out Pelosi for temper tantrum remarks, saying it is all such a lie. He threw a temper tantrum. Number 15, we just want to remind you of old Leatherface here. Trump gives grounds for impeachment every day when he wakes up. Maxine Waters, old Leatherface there. Number 16, Trump with his sign out there, no collusion, no obstruction. $35 million. 2,800, wait a minute, let me see here. 2,800 subpoenas, 675 days, over 500 witnesses, and 18 angry Hillary Clinton attorneys. Trump demands an end to the Russia probes, walks out of meeting with Democrats. I think the American people are demanding an end to their tax money being spent for a Russian investigation. I think they just are. Okay? Walks out of the meeting with Democrats. Number 17, another one here, Trump is on the phone. They say I called Russia like I was like in a campaign. Hey, get Vladimir on the phone. It was hilarious. He put him right where number 18. We've already showed you this one, but she's melting. The plastic around this wicked witch's face is melting. Trump says he won't do an infrastructure bill if Democrats continue investigation. I don't blame him, okay? Number 19, Trump denounces Democrats' investigation in a Rose Garden statement. 202, there you go, right out of the box. Okay, let's go with number 20. MSNBC News. Trump denounces Democrat investigation. It was, according to the White House source in the room, respectfully, Madam Speaker, do you have a direct response for the president? Ready? Pelosi responded, I don't talk to the staff. I talk directly to the president. Conway replied sarcastically, that's very pro-woman of you. Pelosi said, I don't speak with the staff. I mean, you're here to get coffee in my coat. I don't speak to you. Why do I speak to you? No, we can't. See, that's what she said to Kellyanne Conway. All right? I don't talk to the staff. We'd love to see this lady's tax returns. We'd love to see her financial statements. We would love to see her information. Number 21, tensions rise between Pelosi and Conway after Trump's meeting. Okay? There's number 22. There's a picture of Nancy. I just like to show you how MSNBC runs in the morning. Tensions rise between Pelosi and Conway after Trump's meeting. Okay. Here's number 23. Pelosi sent a letter to her colleagues. Democrats are here for the country. We're here for the country. We are. We swear we are. Sadly, the only job the president seems to be concerned with is his own. He threatened to stop working with Democrats on all legislation unless we end oversight of his administration. No, he didn't. No, he didn't ask to end oversight of his administration, all right? And he had a temper tantrum for all of us to see. A temper tantrum. Number 24. Trump sent his tweet out in a letter to House colleagues. Nancy Pelosi said President Trump had a temper tantrum for us all to see. This is not true. I was purposely very polite and calm, much as I was minutes later with the press in the Rose Garden. Can be easily proven. It is all such a lie. Let me get to number 1. Number 26 is CNN. We like to show you Trump versus Democrats. Pelosi. Trump engaged in a cover-up. President, I don't do cover-ups. I don't do cover-ups. What do you mean? Who's engaged? We started the show telling you the cover-up. The only cover-up that's happening is the Democrat Party and the deep state media doing the cover-up for Obama all the way down. The cover-up. Number 28. You remember when a Tonight Show or a late night show was funny? There was a day when even when David Letterman came on behind Johnny Carson and he did stupid pet tricks and top 10. There was a time. You remember when late night was funny? She's on with this Stephen Colbert. Trump demands end to investigation. Senator Kamala Harris, presidential candidate. She goes on there last night. Now that is very big news that she goes on that show. It talks about that. Let's go to, this was a good one, right? Yesterday. And I forget this guy's name. McEnany. He is the Secretary of Homeland Security. Is it McEnany? This woman, go to 30. What's her name? She's from out in Illinois. She's a freshman. She accuses us of murder. Democrats call immigrant child deaths intentional. She said they're intentional. It's murder. Absolutely. And here are the 6 children, number 33. Here are the 6 children that have died since they've been in custody. Now, we've only got 20 and 30,000 a month coming across. We've only got 1 million of them coming across. We've only got how many thousands of family units? Now, it's not okay, but 6 children have died. Now, do they release in the 6 children that have died in our custody, do they release that every 12-year-old girl that crosses the border, we have to give a pregnancy test because of the rapes? Do they? No. Is it possible that these 6 children, among many of these children, are coming here ill because they can't get medical treatment in the country of El Salvador, Honduras, and others where they're coming from? Is that possible they're ill when they get here? Is it possible that these children are just sick? I just said it. And from making this long trip and drinking poor water in places and not getting the proper food and dehydrated from this long trip. Is it possible? Any of this possible that when they cross the border, we're doing everything to save these kids' lives, actually? There's 6 kids that have died. That's sad. But look at America across this country. Our own children, number 1. And 2, the 6 kids. I don't like anything about 1 child dying. But why don't they do a news report on how many children have crossed the border, malnutrition, dehydrated, sick from the country, measles, the works, bringing illness here, that we have saved their lives? How about that? Instead of these disgusting people. And it is so bad. Let me tell you how bad it is. All right. Let me go to number 35, all right? Trump refuses to work with Democrats. There you go. And it's so bad. It is absolutely so bad, and they don't know what else to do, that they even have to run this story, number 36. Steve Mnuchin, Secretary of Treasury, punts again on Harriet Tubman being on the $20 bill. I mean, are you serious? We are not going to put Harriet, on the $20 bill. Let me find something here. I got a story that I hope. I hope I can find it here. That's not the one I want. Yes, I know Rachel Maddow's ratings are so low. Let me do this one here. Stay with me. I want to get this story, and I'm going to. Hang on. You're going to like this. I can't find it, so I'm going to look at it again. Hold on. It's got to be here somewhere. There it is. Okay, at the annual stockholders meeting, and you go ahead and take him down. Amazon's annual stockholders meeting. Now, Jeff Bezos, right, richest man, whatever, and he is so rich, and he owns the Washington Post, and you guys love the Washington Post trying to take down the President of the United States, and this is a big-time lefty, okay? 8,000, and this was on May 22nd, yesterday, okay, 8,000 Amazon employees asked the company to do more on climate change. Shareholders just said no, okay? Amazon is already doing a lot to reduce the carbon footprint, but employees say it's not enough, okay? 7,500 Amazon employees at the shareholders meeting. Shareholders just voted down a proposal by more than 7,500 employees asking Jeff Bezos to create comprehensive climate change plan, all right? Bezos, if you go on to read it, Bezos did not even show up for the meeting. He did not even respect, okay? He didn't even respect, all right, that he had 8,000 employees, all right, that signed a petition that went to the annual meeting. He didn't even show up for that segment. He could care less. Amazon could care less about any carbon footprint. All they want to do, they want their own trucks on the road. They're buying their own trucks now. They're lying and saying how few, they've got their own planes, all right, their own drones. They don't care. They could care less. They want trucks, drones, planes, people, factories, warehouses. There is no interest whatsoever of helping the climate, changing anything when it comes to the bottom line with these corporations like Amazon. It doesn't matter. Bezos did not show up and could care less. Absolutely could care less. Here's a quick story from the Los Angeles Times, right? Los Angeles Times, this is yesterday, May 22nd. Joe Biden campaign pitch, make America normal again. What the hell? That's it from the Los Angeles Times. When Joe Biden entered the Democrat presidential race last month, pundits, including me, questioned whether a gaffe-prone 76-year-old symbol of the last century politics could survive the next generation campaign. So far, the old guy is proving us wrong. Well, the old guy. Biden has surged to the top of the Democrat field as well as designed message and uncharacteristically disciplined campaign. It's disciplined because only the blue shirts get to stand behind him. Chill. Make America normal. The former vice president kicked off speech in Philadelphia last week showing why it was vintage Biden. Folksy. Oh my God. Make America normal again. Sorry, I just had to do that. Really? Holy smokes. Here is one from Roll Call. You always got to go to Roll Call every once in a while, okay? And here is one from Roll Call. And when is this? Posted May 22nd. Okay, John Bennett. That's yesterday, 5 a.m. Trump, Biden, and the battle for Pennsylvania. I've told you that. Stay with me. I've got boots on the ground in Pennsylvania. I know what's going on there. I'm serious. You're going to want to stay. If you want to know what's happening through the Rust Belt, I got boots on the ground. I got boots on the ground in Wisconsin. I got some. Michigan, and I especially got the boots on the ground in PA. Trump, Biden. Biden deserted you. Biden deserted you, President Trump told the group out there. Allentown, PA. This article is in Allentown. 3 times presidential. Donald Trump mentioned former Vice President Joe Biden, front runner, 3 times in a crowd. All right? They're fighting over PA. I don't want to lose that article. All right? Let me see what I want here. Hold on. I'm getting to it. Hang tight. I got one here. Hang tight. All right, let's go with this right here. First of all, let me say this, okay? You've got Foreign Affairs Committee, right? In the House. Engel, statement on Tillerson meeting, came out of Foreign Affairs. Okay? Elliot Engel, look it up. That's where the Foreign Affairs Committee yesterday had Rex Tillerson in there and leaked a statement about us not being prepared in Russia. All right? What I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to go to the United States House of Representatives, and I really would like for your homework today to be, to go see who's in charge of all these committees. House Committee on Appropriations, the money. Wonder who's in charge there. Let's see. Nita Lowry. All right. I already knew that one, but it's off the top of my head. Let's see who's in charge of, let's just call it the damn budget. Let's see who's in charge of the budget real quick before we move on here. Who's in charge of the budget in their house? Hearings about John Yarmuth is the chairman. All right, folks, I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. It's 9:49 on a Thursday. Yes, there was no Carla's Corner today because Carla is on hiatus as she's changing in her career, okay? There's big changes taking place in her career. We're so happy for her. So during the holiday weekend, we are coming up on Memorial Day. Please do not miss any of the Memorial Day events in your area. Go out and show honor the Patriots. Let's go out and show honor this weekend to any event in your local area. You can find them. Monday at 11 o'clock down here at the park. I forget the name, Veterans Park down here at Veterans Park down here. And Veterans Park down here off of Old 5 here in Ellijay. That being said, now tomorrow we will be at Sycamore Crossing. We're outside. It's going to be a beautiful morning. It's a holiday weekend. We're going to be at Sycamore Crossing. We're going to have Ask the Doc with Dr. William Whaley. We're going to have the All-Star Political Panel. I can't wait to look at Jane and say, do you think the President of the United States is involved in a cover-up? I mean, actually, we're going to have to hold her down tomorrow. I'm just telling you, I cannot wait to say, I've been waiting to ask you if you think the president's involved in a cover-up when we're going to discuss. The All-Star panel's assignment for tomorrow is the true cover-up. That's what we're going to look at. So we have the All-Star political panel, and then right after that, we've got North Georgia Senior Living with Jesse Barton, Community Relations Director from Cameron Hall, and then we always round out the week with our Pet of the Week from the Humane Society of Blue Ridge. Now, it's 9:51. We're going just a little early. I got some things I got to make sure happen, so we're running just a little early, so we're going to go now at 9:51. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., same time, same channel, same bat channel. Don't forget, let me end with this. All right. Nancy Pelosi was only Speaker of the House 2 years. 2 years. Let's stay with the facts. 2 years, 2009 to 11, and we voted her out by a landslide victory for the Republicans into the House, right? Now, 2018, they had the momentum based on the lies. You got to understand. These people were infused with sugar. The Democrats in 2018, the drug of choice was the lying media, and the Democrats pumped them up. The lying media and the Democrats pumped that base up, saying any day. They said, if we get the House back, we're going to do this. We're going to get rid of this president. And there was such a sugar high for Democrats in 2018 based on nothing but lies. The Russian investment, they've never had a platform of truth to work off of. Hey, I like that. Let me try that again. They've never had a platform of truth to work off of. And the Republicans were down in the mouth on the House. I guess got to tell you, because, we were promised a lot of stuff and it didn't happen. But guess what? Democrats are doing everything they can to try to hold their base together because they are in a mess, because everything they did for the last 2 years especially is based on a lie to who? Not the American people, their base. They're in big trouble. They're running for the hills. They don't know what to do next. They need impeachment, and it's going to get worse. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. Let's go ahead and get out of here for today, and we'll see you tomorrow morning at 8.